More community police around the country, something that was supported by the American Jobs Plan, that was voted into law by Democrats just a couple of months ago. Some might say that the other party was for defunding the police. I'll let others say that. But
how's it going, everybody? Free your mind here. Psaki falsely suggests Republicans are in favor of defunding the police. What did I say yesterday? Democrats are notorious on trying to change history and trying to change the narrative so they don't look bad. They try to say the great party shift happened. The three Democrats that were Republican and those three Democrats that, allowed black people to work on their campaign after they turned Republican. The parties never switched. The Democrats were always the racist and always the segregated, always for segregation and racism and the party that created the KKK. But of course they try to change history because defund the police is going down the shitter. It's going down the shitter. Every city that they defunded the police or attempted to defund the police, crime is through the roof and people are leaving in droves.
Well, I think the president believes that we shouldn't allow access to guns to those criminals who are currently illegally buying them from some dealers across the country. And part of his announcement is taking steps to do exactly that. But part of his announcement is also ensuring there's specific guidance to communities across the country to ensure that they have funding to get more community police around the country. Something that was supported by the American Jobs Plan, that was voted into law by Democrats just a couple of months ago. Some might say that the other party was for defunding the police. I'll let others say that, but that's a piece. Go ahead.
Would you concede there is a political calculation to having the vice president?
See, her words, not mine. But hey, I got the receipts right here. Ocasio-Cortez, the queen of the Democrats right now, dismisses proposed $1 billion cut. Defunding the police means defunding the police. How do these people with a straight face try to lie? It's because they're people that vote for them. They're pretty much brain dead and just go with the narrative. Oh yeah, Psaki said they're defunding the police, so we support those pesky Republicans. If you haven't figured out that these people do not care about you, and you didn't know AOC didn't give a shit about you after she used her abuela to score political points, I don't know what to tell you. And there's no getting to you. You live in a different reality where we're sorry we cannot communicate. Peaceful divorce, baby. That's what I'm for. Biden's senior advisor, Cedric Richmond, just blamed skyrocketing crime rates in Democrat-run cities on the NRA. When asked if he believed defunding the police had anything to do with these spikes, he says, I don't. Oh boy, everywhere we defunded the police, that's pesky NRA. They're trying to, subvert people's attention. Be like, wow, defunding the police was a retarded movement. It was a bad movement. Wow, defunding the police was a dumb movement. Wow, who would have guessed it? Who would have thunk it? Oh, me? Free Your Mind did last year, but, that proof isn't there because my channel got yeeted into the stratosphere and I had to create it.
Mr. Richmond, what do you think is the root of the cause of this spike in violence? I mean, we read through some of these cities, don't know. From the administration's perspective, why is this happening?
Well, look, a bunch of reasons, I believe, but one is the proliferation of guns on the streets of America. The fact that we have let the NRA govern this country for far too long, and the president is willing to take them on directly. Two, we need to make sure that we're investing in our children, that we're giving them summer job programs, recreation programs, education programs. So our strategy to fight crime is to prevent it from happening in the first place. And we're going to invest in police also.
Well, I was going to say, to what extent do you think this is police being concerned that if they do something, the defund the police movement, certainly it's had an impact here in Washington, D.C. Do you think that has anything to do with the rise in crime?
I don't. But what I will say on that is, even during the height of the defund the police during the campaign, President Biden said that he wanted to put $300 million more into community policing. We want to make sure we protect black and brown communities, all communities. And in order to do that, you have to do it with policing. But we want the policing to be constitutional, and we want it to be just. But at the same time, we want to protect those communities. That's why the ARP money, mayors can use the ARP money to hire police, which far too many had to lay them off during the pandemic. And we're not going to let Republicans repurpose that money and take it away from these mayors and states that can use it for crime prevention.
Eugene, I know you have a question, but first,
It looks so hard for him to make those leaps to conclusions that it is the Republicans' fault. It has to be the Republicans' fault. They wanted defunding the police. And some brain dead liberals are going to be like that. Are absolutely going to be like that. Defunding the police, that wasn't our movement. We always wanted the police. We've always wanted the police. Okay. Well, that's going to be the video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.